Hello, everyone. Hope you're doing well. It is Taste Test Tuesday, and today we're going to taste test this real almond. Now, you notice that some of the stuff that you'll see if you have a chocolate bar and then you have the same chocolate bar but has almonds, the amount of carbs are lower. So I guess that's because the almonds are maybe taking the place of some of the chocolate. I'm not sure. But we'll be going through this. Here's the information on the back of this. It's an Atkins product, and Atkins Endulge, and I've done a couple of those. I think I did one or two, maybe four became known as Taste Test Tuesday, but this is a product that they have. So we'll be going to take a look at that. Now the total carbs on this is 10 carbs for one bar. So we'll open that up, but before we do that, I still don't have a manager. So once again, every time I say I don't have a manager, I always say, don't forget, right there, tap, 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 tap. If you want to go ahead and subscribe, that helps greatly. Having a medical setback, as I told you on some videos, back, that way, back. I'm pointing to the right, so it should be pointing to the left. Back. If you go back there, you'll see some medical setbacks. Yesterday, I did get a large boot. I'll show you how big this thing is. I don't know if you see out here. This thing is about almost probably 3 feet tall. And you put your foot in here. And they have instructions like this. So here's what talks about it here, and then all these different instructions how to put it on. There's these puffer things that you can, I guess these are to add a little compression on there. I guess it tells you to pull up on here, pull up, and I have to wear that on my foot. It has these pads you can put everywhere in case you're having pain, which is kind of sad, huh? You have pain. But it was pretty funny because when they handed it to me, I said, "Man, that thing is huge." And he said, and I said, I guess you would either have to wear shorts or wear it over your pants. And he said, "Well, some people said that they wear it under their pants. Who would that be? MC Hammer?" I just think you have to be wearing parachute pants. But anyway, so that is a medical setback I'm going through. I have to wear that. I'm not supposed to walk on that at all. No walking at all, they said. So when I was getting 17,000 steps, now they're saying they want me to get no steps. So they're giving me that, which will take the foot off of the ground. So the foot will not make any contact by pressing down the ground because the problem of the toe is on the bottom. Someone asked me to kind of film it and show it. I'll send it to you directly because it's gross. I'm not going to post a video of my toe, especially the one I had when I almost had my toe removed. My leg removed back in 2018. If I'd filmed that, gross. That's a horror film. But yeah, it's pretty funny. He said, "What's up with wearing under the pants?" I don't know. It has to be like an elephant, like an elephant bell bottoms from the 1970s. So that's going on. I was supposed to be getting a knee scooter where you put your knee on there and you scoot. And I went to the VA. It's very nice of them to give that to me. I sure appreciate it. Thank you to you taxpayers. Thank you to the VA. Thank you to those that fit me and help me with prosthetics like that. But when I was over there, they had like 10 or 15 of these scooters in this room. I could see them all. And there's still plastic on them. And I think they clean them and then you return them when you don't need them. So they take them, they'll clean them, and once they're sanitized, they put them in these big plastic see-through bags. And it's, I see you have those. I can have one today, I guess, huh? And she said, "No, you have to go to a class on how to use it." I go, when I plop my knee on the pad, I go, wee, wee, wee. Yeah, I'm sure it's like, you do have to know steps. So somebody maybe first you scoot, then you step, scoot, step. I guess. I don't know, with crutches, it was like that. You step forward, then you crutch forward, then you step with the other foot. I mean, you have to keep that one foot up at all times. So it's kind of like you have, instead of having two legs, you have two crutches and one leg. So I had to go to a class on that so I wouldn't fall down. But now she said I have to go to this class. I won't get it until April 22nd. April 22nd, that's a month from now. I was there yesterday, so it's exactly 1 month. I said, I hope I'm not going to need to still be in this situation a month, and I hope it'll be totally healed. The problem with that is when it's on the bottom of your foot, all of your weight comes down on it, so it can't heal. Then I was supposed to pick up a bunch of materials for taking care of the toe. I had to use these little these little pads, so you don't put any ointment on there. You just clean it really well. You dry it, then you put the pad around there. Then you just wrap the pad, and that's it, 100%. So they didn't have any. No, they mailed it to me. They told me to go from where I was, which is the podiatry office, and then go down there. And they said go down about 20 minutes. So I said, well, I'm gonna get something to eat. I haven't eaten all day, so I got something quickly from the Patriot Cafe. Then I walked over there about 16 minutes later, and they mailed it to me. So the antibiotics I had to pick up there were there because, well, that's good. So I picked up the antibiotics, and then they mailed me the wound care stuff, which I really needed. I needed both. I need to take antibiotics, and I need that. But so now it's gonna be mailed, so maybe Monday or Tuesday. So right now I'm just trying to like wash the one pad I have. I'm gonna go over to the store to see if they have any of these, like at a local store, local drugstore. I asked him, can he put in a prescription for me so I can pick them up, but they're not a prescription item, so I don't know how that works. If you have a medication and it's not available to you right away, like if you go to one of the clinics, they'll do that. They'll give you a prescription, or you go to the local store. So that's what's going on. It's a little bit of a setback. Hopefully good. They said if I don't fix this toe, it's going to be an amputation. That's the same problem I had last time. This time it's just not a bone infection. It didn't move into the bone, but the toe itself is not healing. He said, oh good, you have healthy blood. It was bleeding everywhere when he was working on it. He's, oh good, we'll get some good healthy blood. I go, do you mean good healthy blood? Like that's a good thing that's bleeding, or it's bad? Oh no, it's good. That means that you're getting blood flow. So good. You never think, I hope I can start bleeding, but I guess that's the situation. So let's go and open this, and we'll see how hard it is to open, how easy it is to open, how delicious it's going to be. It's chocolate, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be pretty good. Now, when it comes to the chocolate, there's a little thing here. And I just lost the light. Well, we'll just go without it. We'll go without that light.
David Gardner.
Let me open this up a little more. That's front lit. So now it's front lit. Well, it was backlit. I had a little bit of backlight, but it went out. It's rainy today. It wasn't supposed to rain, but it is raining. So this is what the box looks like, and this is what they look like this side. So I'm not sure if the chocolate is. It looks like it's milk chocolate, made with almonds. It's 100 calories. 100 calories. So not necessarily a meal replacement. A little bit low for that. And I'll probably eat half of this. This is 10 grams of carbs. The reason I only eat half is because I want to have my lunch, and then I will maybe have the other half. So let's go ahead and open it. This is what it looks like. Where did I lose that light? I'm going to pause and fix that light. 1 second. And we're back. Okay, it worked. I had to pause because I would just walked over, but I'm in my underpants. Literally, I got some. They look like shorts, but I don't want to put my big moon the camera. Moon. But anyway, don't forget. You told me to remind you. Right down there, subscribe, like, share. We are having the contest, so go back onto the one that go back that way into the videos and click on videos, and you'll see the one that says a comment contest. You got to be. Some people are posting comments on the wrong thing. The comment contest picker, the thing that picks the comment person, is just going to select a random comment. We now have a total of 3 people that have made a comment. So if you go ahead and put yourself in today, you might have a 1 in 4 chance of winning the prize. And there's videos on what the prize is, so you can see that. But you're going to see all the videos are going to tell you to go to the long video. There's a long video, and there's a few shorter videos talking about this contest, but go to the longest video you can find, and they're talking about the contest, and you'll go from there. We all are going to try to do a treasure hunt, but it's raining again. It wasn't supposed to rain. I don't think. I didn't read anything about rain. So this is what it says. It looks like. See the little almond pieces in there. It won't have that. That's showing ingredients, but there it is. So let's go ahead and take a look at what they say it looks like and what we see it looks like, right? That's a big difference. I gotta cut it again. It's weird. So they have this big seal thing, so you can't really cut it. There we go. So it's definitely not gonna look like it. Okay, it looks like this candy bar here kind of got a little bit old. I got it from the store. It's not expired. But this is what it looks like. If it broke in pieces too. You can see on the back, it does look like it has something. Maybe those are the almonds. But I would just say the description of the box is different than what we got. Okay, I'm going to eat this piece right here, and we'll see if it tastes good. So what it says on the package, 2 grams of net carbs, 1 gram of sugar, and a good source of fiber. They always say good source of fiber, but then I think I have to see, let's see, now we have to see how much fiber there is. 4 grams of fiber. So they're saying it's 10 grams of carbs minus the 4 grams of dietary fibers, and the total sugars, and then it has something else, 0. But anyway, it has 2 grams of protein. They didn't put that on there. So they're gonna probably say this. Well, they're saying it's a net of 2 grams, and that's gonna be total grams is 10, and then they are subtracting the 4 grams of fiber, and then they're taking off the 4 grams of allulose. How do you pronounce it? Allulose? I don't know. Whatever that is. So that's what I'm in calories. Now let's see if it tastes good. Yeah. It just tastes like regular milk chocolate. Almonds are like that. So that's pretty accurate if it wasn't all white. Until I rub it. No, it doesn't help. It appears it got into the sun somehow. And that happened to it. So, would I recommend this? Sure, it's good. I just took him half of it, so for me, there's gonna have 1 net carb. I don't go with net carbs, I go total. So I'm assuming I just had about 5 carbs. 10 carb chocolate bars, okay? Pretty good. The size of this, of course I cut right what it says, is 0.74 ounce. So there's one thing I was going to tell people about earlier. That some lady was asking about that. She said she doesn't understand why she's always hungry if she consumes a keto food. If it's just lower carbs, why is she so hungry? I said, well, if you think I would just ate half of a candy bar, but it's 0.74 ounces, and a regular like Hershey's bar or whatever might be 1.7 ounces, or 1.4. So the size of the Hershey bar might be twice the size of this. So the quantities of the food might be less by eating the keto food. So when I tell people that, what I do for things like cereal, I will eat, instead of eating a keto cereal that I don't really like, I've found 1 or 2 that I like. If it tries to taste like something else, it's not very good. If it just is a keto cereal, some are pretty good. But if it's like, this is a Fruit Loop alternative, and no, it's not gonna taste good. So it might be because you get the mindset of Fruit Loops. I remember when I was a kid, Fruit Loops, and that big old parrot, and or whatever. But maybe it's psychological, but it does not taste like that to me. But other people, I don't tell them they're having that problem, and I say, here, try this. They go, it has a funny taste. What is this? And I told them it's a keto version of Fruit Loops. They go, oh, they didn't get even close. It tastes like a slice of like healthy bread or something. So yeah, what I will do is, like I said before, if it says have 1 3/4 cup of this good brand cereal, they say oat brands are good to eat if you're going to eat anything, like oat brand. Maybe some of the Cheerios, ones that don't have sugar. I'm not endorsing Cheerios. I should maybe say a round oat, a circular oat cereal. But those kind of things. Raisin Bran, I love Raisin Bran. I can't have it because of the raisins. So I just get regular brand cereal, similar to the ones. Go back that way, you'll see me making balls for Ellen the dog, or Sweetie Pea and Chloe the dogs. They're these circular balls, and it's fresh, uncooked meat balls for dogs if they're having problems with their weight, or not eating enough, or if you have to hide a pill. They're perfect. But go back there, you'll see that. So there's one under healthy pets, one under making balls. Go back that way, you'll see. But that's a cereal that I'll take, and if it says eat 1.5 cups, I'll have 3/4 of a cup. I'll usually will half it. So I might say this cereal has, with the milk and everything, 30 grams of carbs. Well, if I have half of that, that's 15 grams of carbs. And on a keto diet, that would be too high. Keto is really tough. You can basically have 11 grams of carbs per meal, approximate. So they're a little high. But that's what I do. If I don't like the taste of the keto variety, the low carb variety, the low whatever variety, then I will do that. Now, this channel is not a diabetes channel. This channel is not it's not a fitness channel. This is not a diet channel. It's all over, from the top of our heads to the bottom of our feet. channel about fitness. So calories. You hear me talk a lot about carbs because this is again what I did. David lost 108 pounds, and this is how is the whole title. It's now been abbreviated to this. Please subscribe. Someone sent this to me, pretty cool. But my channel will focus mostly on my things. Like I talked today about this. You thought it was taste test. I'm like, eat this. Sometimes in some of these diets, I get so hungry I feel like I could eat a boot. But my emphasis on the channel is what I do. So a lot of times people say, well, I don't really have a problem with diabetes. I have a problem with my weight. I said, well, how much weight do you feel you're over? Oh, I'm about 125 pounds overweight. I said, you might want to have them check your diabetes as well. Not saying that you have diabetes. When they told me I had diabetes, I was like, oh my God, diabetes. I was like, yeah, I figure. I wasn't shocked. I already had high blood pressure, high cholesterol, all that. And then when they said, oh, you also have diabetes, I said, oh, okay. I was like, oh, hey, diabetes, where have you been? I kind of knew that was something that was either already happened or would happen, because I was neglecting my, turn this sound off here, it keeps coming on. I was neglecting my health to the point where I had to get diabetes. It was a foregone conclusion, is that what they say? Yeah, diabetes was going to be there. Diabetes, hello diabetes, my old friend, like hello darkness. It ain't my old friend, I hate it. My old enemy. But so when you hear me focusing on carbs, a lot of times I don't have a problem with carbs. You might. If you have a problem with weight, you probably could also have a problem with carbs because that's where a lot of the extra calories are going to be coming from, the sugars, the breads, and all that. So I apologize for the fact I do focus a lot on these videos on diabetes, but that's the main issue I have now. All my other numbers are good. If I made this channel when I was at my heaviest, it'd be, oh my God, I checked my blood sugar today. My blood sugar is very high. I got to find a way not to eat so much sodium because remember, blood sugar is basically your potassium versus sodium levels in your body. So I would say, oh no, I ate I had popcorn at the theater and it had that fake butter, which is probably full of salt, and it had salt, and I ate it. So I probably concentrate on that. If you eat one slice of cake, like a chocolate cake, maybe not like a quarter of a cake, but if you eat like a small slice of chocolate cake, that's probably enough sodium for the whole day, and it's sweet. So that's how we get thrown off. Things that are sweet have salt. Things that are salty have sugar. You say, I'm gonna have a ham sandwich. I'm gonna make an open face. I'm only gonna have one piece of bread, and I'm gonna put some ham on there, and I'm gonna put a slice of cheese and some mustard and 2 pickles. And then all of a sudden, my blood sugar just goes screaming high. Why did my blood sugar go so high? It's just one slice of bread, and it's a keto bread. It only has 8 grams of carbs. I should have said, well, the ham that you have, it's honey ham, which they add honey to it. Some people say they don't want to get ham that adds water. I'd rather add water than add honey. Honey is sugar. Apples are sugar. So a lot of stuff they say to eat grapes, eat this. Those all have a high concentration of sugar, which will then in turn be calories, will be carbs. So sometimes I do focus on one topic a lot, which is that. But I also do have to watch my calories, obviously. I do have to watch my calories. And the way I do that is I weigh myself twice a month. If I find I'm putting on a little bit of weight, I'll say, man, why did I put on so much weight? And they go, oh, I did eat that snack. And I wasn't really that hungry. Maybe I could have just had 2 glasses of water or something and ignored that afternoon snack. I didn't feel sleepy. I felt good. I don't think I needed that snack. Maybe I should have done that. And a lot of that times you think back. But if you weigh yourself every day, how are you going to, oh, wait, I'm up a pound. That must have been that extra pancake I ate. Or that might be, no, it's just too confusing. So for me, no, it's the 1st and 15th. I do monitor my calories. Some people ask me, do you monitor your calories? Yes. So things I usually do are things I can test for. I can test my blood sugar. I can test my A1C. These are things I can physically test. I have the ability. My blood sugar, my A1C, my blood pressure. I have one of those. It was be now it's and it tells me how much my blood pressure is. I can monitor my A1C, my blood sugar, my blood pressure, and my weight. Those are things I can, and how far I walk in it. And now it's not supposed to walk at all, but I can monitor how far I'm walking with the Fitbit or just the Samsung Health. I also have this one. Someone gave me this to try. You got to shake your arm to get it to work. work. And that's, yeah. Well, I can do it here. Just you shake your arm and then you can see the face. You can change the face, all these different faces on here. Take like that, and they give it to me. And it checks. And this is the thing. It checks everything. It checks your weekly walking, your daily walking. It checks your blood pressure. It checks your heart rate. It checks all that. And they want me to try it, and they gave me a free one. And so far, everything's been working pretty good. It's kind of I don't really necessarily like the thing I had to turn it to, but I think that's that's just a battery saving situation. So I mean I can see it. I can also push a button and see it like that too. And it stays on a little bit longer that way. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So I can those are the things I can check, and I do check those things. So I don't want people to think I only check my one issue. Right now, I'm currently only really having one issue. Well, I have the one issue, which is the elevated blood sugars, and I do have the toe problem, which the toe problem is also affected by the high blood sugar. If I didn't have the high blood sugar, the toe would have already been healed. It probably would never have been a problem to begin with. So currently my main issue is blood sugar. This is the Atkins thing I just ate. Have a great day, and talk to you real soon.